Man, this is take 3. I don't know why, but my laptop keep freezing. I have no idea why. Hope it don't freeze this time. But what's going on, man? It's your boy OB, man, back with another video. Today we're gonna be talking about Devin Lloyd. So I told y'all in my last video that I wanted Devin Lloyd as one of our primary targets, right? On the defensive side. All right. So Tyler Linderbaum on the offensive side, Devin Lloyd should be my primary target on the defensive side. So I looked at a couple of his I looked at a few games. But in this video we're gonna look at his interceptions. I think he had 6 interceptions all season. And then we're gonna look at his run defense, right? His run defense in 2 games. Right. One game is against Houston and another game is against San Francisco. The Houston game, by PFF standards, it was his best defensive game, run defense. His San Francisco game, it was one of his worst. But you got to look in context of what the offenses what the offense he was going against, right? Because everybody know Kyle Shanahan, he is one of the best offensive guys in the league. He's going to give you a lot of motions, right? He's going to give you a lot of things to look at before you can attack the run. Because they primarily, again, Kubiak, they want to do play action, right? They want to run the ball 50%, 60% of the time, and then they want to work the pass game off of play action, right? So I don't I'm not gonna knock him for that. And you can actually tell by the film that the coach is harped on stand back, don't attack too early because you don't know what's going on. Down and distance played a part in it. I don't have that in this film, but I watched like the down and distance and I'm like, okay, I can understand why he was hesitant right here. And you can actually tell both of the middle linebackers were pretty hesitant at the same time. So it's not a Devin Lloyd thing. I think it was just a coaching thing for that specific week. Another thing I would say is coming out of college, I was really a fan. I was a real big fan of Devin Lloyd. He was very athletic coming out of he, oh shit, Houston, not Houston, Utah. Coming out of Utah, I was a real big fan of Devin Lloyd. I wanted the Raiders to get him. I don't remember what round he came out of, or what round he was drafted in. I think it was the second round, maybe. Um, and if you look here, his PFF grades over the last 4 years are pretty good, right? His first year wasn't that all that great, right? It's 48 for defense, very, very, very below average tackling, all that good jazz, right? Had 21 missed tackles his rookie year, 16 his sophomore year, 5 the year before last, and then they got a new defensive person, so he had 12 last year. But you can also see that his total tackles went down this past season. All right, his total tackles went down. But his PFF grade went up in everything but tackling. All right, so I don't know if that's a coaching thing, a scheme thing. I don't know what it is. But I like the overall grade improving every year. Right, it flatlined the sophomore and junior year, but this last year, and I'm saying sophomore and junior, I know he's in the NFL. I'm just saying that in terms of his year in the league, right? It's easier to keep track of it like that. Um, because I look at again, I go off on a tangent, but I look at the NFL as, you know what I'm saying, the same thing. Freshman, I don't really expect too much. If you come in as a freshman in varsity, in fucking high school, college, or NFL, and you ball out, you might be something, right? But can you do it your sophomore year too, right? Can you do it your junior year, which is your third year, right? Fourth year, can you do it again? I call the first 3 years y'all undergrads. Y'all don't know what's going on. Y'all just learning right now, right? Especially on the defensive side. So yeah, got off tangent. But this 88 overall grade for defense is really, really, really good, right? That's very good. Um, I've always said anything. So if you have a 90 and above, you're elite. Again, PFF is PFF. It's not the end all be all. It's kind of like Credit Karma, all right? Credit Karma is like, it's not going to give you the most accurate, but it puts you in a good mind frame or a good state of where this player is. like it or not, it is a good barometer, right? Um, 90 and above, you're elite. 80 to 89, you're Pro Bowl, damn near, damn near All Pro. Right, 70 to 79, you're a good starter. You might make the Pro Bowl, right? Anything below that, you're a rotational guy. You're a depth guy. You're starting on a bad team. We have a lot of those, right? Anything below that, if you below that, you're replaceable, in my opinion. If you 69 and below, you're a replaceable guy, right? Um, so yeah, I want to see all our guys be at least 75 and above, right? Starter, that's starter to me, right? I won't go. I might make another video on that, like PFF grades and what I think the numbers, right? The overall grades on all that. But anyway, I'm at 6 minutes already, and I ain't even touched the film yet. So yeah, let's get into the film. Let's get into the film. All right. So this first play, back up. Right. So the first few plays are going to be his interceptions. It's going to go interceptions, and then it's going to go, I think, Houston game and then San Francisco game. And you'll be able to tell, like, the difference that I'm talking about, right? How fast he's playing. Um, Another thing, I meant to say this too. It seemed like he got hurt or something, like during the season, because he wasn't playing as fast during as he was in weeks, like week 2, as he was in like week 12. It could be the season, but he's a big guy, 6'3", 225 ish, right? Um, it just seemed like his feet are too big or something. I don't know. He runs kind of. I don't know. Maybe he's a long strider. I don't know. I don't know. But you'll see. You'll see what I'm talking about. One of these interceptions. But anyway, here you go. So this first play, I'm not gonna go into, like, unless I actually know really what it is. I'm not gonna say they're running a cover 4. They're This is Tampa 2, cover 6, right? They're doing a buzz. I will be able to say, okay, he was responsible for the curl flat. He was responsible for this deep over. He was responsible for getting to the flat and blah 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 blah. Right. There you go. So right here, they're running a cover 3. Contradicted myself, but I just know they're running a cover 3 because I watched it so many times. And he's responsible for this curl flat right here. You can't see my cursor, but he's responsible for that curl flat. Right. This was second down. This was 2nd and 10, and they tried to get this under route. Right. Try to bite him with this under route, but he didn't take the bait. And they have an over route going right behind him. But again, he didn't take the bait. He stayed deep. He stayed deep, right? Caught the interception, and took it back for 6. Right. He sees it. You see him looking at it. He's eyeing that crosser that's coming. Right. They want to get his attention. But at the same time, he knows if somebody comes underneath, somebody's gonna come over the top and replace them. So he stays deep, gets the interception. You can see how long his arms is too. Another thing that I like, he's 28, right? That's a prime age for a defensive guy, for me. So, boom. Look how long his arms are. That's a great wingspan right there. You get the ball, make plays. Take it back to the house. Take it back to the house. Uh, get off. Right. So, boom. Next play. Right. Against San Francisco. This is still his interceptions. Right. These are still his interceptions. Boom. Look at him right there. See, I like that. Hold on. He sees this Kyle check, right? And again, this is why I think it was in their game plan to stay patient at the linebacker position, because he sees Kyle check uh escaping, right, backside. So he's telling his guys, hey, stay where you are. Stay where you are. Don't get too greedy because it might be play action. Boom. And he was right. Right? Play action. Get back to your depth. Okay, I see somebody underneath. Boom. Ball's thrown. Go make a play. I don't really. So these kind of interceptions, I don't really care about these interceptions, but you catch the ball anyway. You still got to catch the ball and make something happen. That's why I just went on to the next one. Right, here you go. I hate that I can't see, y'all can't see my cursor. Right, I haven't figured all that stuff out yet, but catch the ball, make a play. Right, boom. So pause it right here for you. Devin Lloyd is not in the middle. He's to the left of the linebacker, to the right of our screen, right? He's over the right guard. So you can see, boom, get depth. So that right there, automatic. So when those guys split like that, it looks like cover three. He sees that crosser. See, that's called being a playmaker, man. It might be cover two. Boom. No, it's cover three. They had deep safety. Get deep, get depth, and go make a play. Get depth, go make a play. Don't go down on the first contact. Cover the ball up. Don't fumble the ball back. Right, boom. So now we have a play against the Kansas City Chiefs. I know y'all gonna like this one. Right. So you see him right here over the left guard, standing up, number 0. Ball's height. It looks like all out pressure. But you can see Devin Lloyd, he's looking, see if somebody's coming in his space because he's actually not blitzing. He's responsible for this anything crossing over the middle. He sees it, sticks his hand out, catches an interception. Go make a play. Don't get tackled. Make Mahomes look stupid. Let's look at that one more time. Make Mahomes look stupid. Mm. Sit down. But here's what I'm talking about. He just looks slow. He looks sluggish. He's trying though. That he gutting it out. He trying as hard as he can. But I got caught by Juju. No, you ain't that fast. But hey, you in the NFL, my dog. All right. Against Phillip Rivers, right? A 40-something-year-old vet. He knows what to do. He can manipulate you. You can't tip Phillip Rivers off, right? So boom. He has a very long wingspan, man. Look at that. That is crazy. So back it up a little bit. We get play action. 1-2 step. It's not a run. Read it. Back up. Get in that window. Catch the interception. Get some more yards. There we go. All right. I think this one is the beginning of the run fits, right? Again, against Houston, it was probably one of his better games against the run. Now, again, I'm sorry that y'all can't see my cursor, but he's over the right guard. He's the linebacker over the right guard. And as soon as he sees that puller, he's not getting fooled. He didn't make the tackle. I just wanted you to see that his play recognition is there. His play recognition is there. I just wanted y'all to see that he's not a come downhill, right? He plays fast when you want him to play fast. All right. This right here was 3rd and 1. This was 3rd and 1. This is him over the left guard, the linebacker over the left guard. 3rd and 1. Trigger fast. Don't let that lineman come up to you, right? Beat the lineman. Don't let him come up to you. Make the running back bounce it somewhere else. They got the first down, but it wasn't on you. All right, you see him right here, number 0. Already going. Already going. He's triggered already. See, that's what I want to see right there. Be violent. Be violent with them O linemen, man. They big boys. Most of them 6'3" and up. Most of them 200, at least 290 pounds. Be violent with them. Wow. You take the fight to them. You take the fight to them. Wow. And make the tackle. That was 1st and 10. They got about 3 yards. All right. See, right here, you see him right here on your left side, right here, number 0. He's on the left. He's responsible for containing. He can't let this right tackle, who was a eligible tackle. He came in a eligible tackle. So this normally would have been a tight end, but they brought in another offensive lineman, right? You can't let him pin you because the play was supposed to be outside, but he long arm, and that's the first time that I've seen him long arm was right there. Normally he doesn't use his hands, and you can see that on the against San Francisco. But makes the play, makes the running back cut it back inside to his friends, and he still got in on the tackle. Right. So you see him number 0. Boom. They use some motion to get you off of your spot, but you still got to get and brain the fight. You took a couple steps back. I mean, but you can't win them all. Can't win them all. I don't expect you to win them all. All right. Throw him off anyway. All right. Right here, he's still over the left guard. Boom. Trigger. Don't let a tight end beat you. Get off the block. Go make the tackle. That was 1st and 10. Now it's like 2nd and 6, 2nd and 4. But if he didn't get off of that block, if he didn't get off that block, if he just lollygagged, then that guy probably would have got another 25, 30 yards. He probably would have got another 15 yards, maybe. Right. So you see him right here, number 0. So if a running back is on his side, if you're at linebacker, so if you're playing linebacker, right, and offense is in shotgun, and you have the running back on your side, 9 times out of 10, the running back has to go to the opposite side unless it's a power or a trap. But that's very minimal, right? So he's expecting that line, that running. If it's a run, he's expecting it to go to his left side, right? Only way it can go to his right side is if it's a speed sweep, you know what I'm saying, or a quick toss. But you can read your guard, right? You can read your guard because he's gonna pull or the center. And typically, anyway, um, you want to read at a triangle. You want to read the center, the guard, and the quarterback, right? But anyway, boom, guard fires off, so I know it's a run. Center fires off. I see that hole, but I'm not gonna get too antsy because that's not my hole to cover. Stay outside, force him back inside. I gotta make the tackle though. Can't put my head down. I gotta make that tackle right there. Because as you can see, I think this running back got the first down. No, he didn't. Boom. You see him, number 0 over the left guard, running back on my side. 9 times out of 10, the play is gonna go to my right side. But that's why they watch film because it could be Houston Texans like to run a lot of counter or a lot of trap or a lot of toss sweeps out of shotgun. See, there you go, trap. And this guy, this tackle that's blocking him, that's Trent Brown. Y'all know Trent Brown. He's 6'8", 350 pounds. So it's not easy getting off of this block. That's a big guy, but he still slipped it, right? He still slipped it. That's a hell of a play. That is a hell of a play. Mm, that's a hell of a play. That right there excites me. And you still makes the top make the play a little bit. His buddy should have been there to help him. All right. Here we go. Number 0. You see him over the left tackle now on your right side. See, they doing some motion, getting him off his spot. Went back too far, my bad. Boom. Motion. I need to shift a little, get out. They get me off my spot. Right there. See, I gotta attack him like I attacked the other guy. Don't let my body get into him. All right. Don't let him get to your body. All right. So it looks like Houston, because I think this was like the 3rd or 4th quarter now. Houston saw that once they do a little motion that their linebackers are shifting towards the motion, and you can run backside because the linebacker is going to be out of their gap assignment, right? So now he's not in his gap assignment. Because right here, if you look now, hold on, went back too far. But if you look here, he's responsible for play side A gap, right? He's responsible for play side A gap. This defensive tackle is probably responsible for the weak side A gap, right? But once you get this shift, Not all the responsibilities change. Now he's responsible for the B gap on his side. That's why you see him cut right there. But if he would have been on this, if he would have stayed where he was at, then he would have had this A gap in number 42. Maybe I keep going back too far. And number 42 would fill the B gap, and then his D end would have contain. But that's good coaching. That's good coaching by the offense. And I don't need my defensive lineman going on the ground. Stay up. All right. Now you see him over Trent Brown again. You see him over Trent Brown. Right in between the defensive end on your left side and the D tackle, number 0. Boom. He's standing, look at that. He holding his own against him, and I like that. Again, you're 28 years old. I'll take you to run my defense all day, every day. They did it. See, get you some motion. The offense gets some motion, get the linebackers off their spot. So instead of him being responsible for a strong side, so strong side would be to the 3 offensive lineman side. So you got center, left guard, left tackle, and then another eligible tackle, right? So now he's not on that side anymore. He had to shift, and now he's responsible for the backside B gap. And he does it, right? He does it. That he feels that's his responsibility. And he still got into the play. That's him right there, got into the play. I like that. All right. Now, San Francisco. San Francisco is a whole lot different, right? They do a lot of motions. Kyle Shanahan, he's gonna do a lot of motion, right? And I watched this whole game, and they was play action and hitting on the boot, right? The little drag, tight end leap, all that stuff. So you can see this first play, they trigger. As soon as they see it, they trigger. Second play, trigger. And see, violent. Be violent. I like that. Take the fight to them. Knock that boy head back. You know what I'm saying? Make his helmet knock back. I like that. Calling out something. But right there, you see that little, his acceleration just ain't there. Like you see it, and it just takes him a little longer to get started. But you still make the tackle. I'm not gonna beat you up too bad. You still make the tackle. All right. Now backside. Now a different view, right? So now he's on the right side right here over number 77. But you see right there, this tight end pull. You can see this tight end, not pull, but his tight end try to leak out. Is either going to be what is called a split zone, right? Where the tight end can block this defensive end, or he can act like he blocks the defensive end, and he on the boot, right? On the boot, he will roll out. Let me go to the other way. He can roll out. This feels weird because that's not the way, but he'll roll out the quarterback and hit this tight end number 89 right here. He hit that tight end on a little tight end leap, right? That's how they get most of their yards, right there, right. He's seen that tight end trigger, and so he pauses, he hesitates, and he puts his left hand up, and he says, "Wait, they don't love you like I love you. Wait, yeah." So if for one, that gets me excited about Clint Kubiak because it's gonna make the linebackers hesitate a little more. But it lets me know that I'm gonna say Devin Lloyd pays attention in the classroom. You know what I'm saying? He knows who he's playing. He's not gonna get too antsy. He's not gonna get out of position because if Kyle Shanahan sees you doing that in the first quarter, right? If he sees you keep triggering hard, he's gonna just play action boot, and that's one less guy he got to worry about on against his tight end, against Kyle Juszczyk, against George Kittle, against Robert Tonyan, I think that's his name. This was pretty quick. I don't know what I want to look at right there, but boom. Okay, so now he's over the left guard. See, you don't have any threat, right? You don't have any threat because you're looking. He's looking at 15, right? If 15 just stays in block, he can go. 15 stays in blocks, he can go. But his responsibility, his responsibility is either the A or B gap. I don't know what they're being taught. I don't know what his, but his responsibility is either this A gap or this B gap. And Christian, and he know who he's playing. Christian McCaffrey. Don't get out of position. Don't get out of position. Don't get too antsy. Uh, There you go. I like that. You're not gonna be able to make every play every time. Just do your job. Boom. I'm pretty sure he triggered here, but I'm pretty sure if he seen somebody coming backside, he would stop. And that's probably why he hesitated, right? That's probably why he hesitated. Boom. Now he's on play side. Now he's on play side, so he don't have to worry about any backside boot. He can just trigger. You got a wrong arm that he did just right. Hold up, let me make sure. Back it up a little bit. He was responsible. Yep, that's his gap. Between 44 and 84, that's his gap. The guy that's on 84, he has contained. So the right shoulder. Good job. All right. Now he's a true middle. Now he's a true middle, right? So now he can't trigger too fast. I'm pretty sure he's not gonna go too. Oh, he did. Oh, and he bullied him. I want him. That's what I want to see. I want to see him put his hand up, right? Like long arm, long arm. Stop trying to use his shoulder all the time. You see what I'm saying? Stop trying to use your shoulder all the time. Like right there. Stop trying to use your shoulder all the time. You're gonna get held. Good tackle though. Made a tackle. Mm. Now he's on the left side. If the play goes opposite of him, he got to worry about number 84. But play comes to his side, he should be triggering right now because play comes to his side. Good job. Good job. Way to sift that. Boom. True Mike. True Mike. Trigger straight down. That's why I was saying you got hell right there because you're not using your hands. Right there. You need to use your left hand, son. He held you. Now you're gonna get up complaining. Yeah, it's your fault. It's not his fault. Now he's on strong side, right? He's on strong side. Boom. Again, Kyle, you should goddamn show you why he a Pro Bowler. All pro. Sit down. He better start using them hands. Devin Lloyd. All right. All right. Now we got a better view. Number 0. You see him. Mm. See how fast he triggered right there? Did somebody pull? Nope. Lineman just going that way. That's easy because it's shotgun. If the lineman gonna go that way, I'm pretty sure I know it's a sweep. If you watch film, he probably seen something, I don't know. Triggered down. Just got to get under control right there. Once you get to the line of scrimmage, get under control, make the play. And it was, you seen the sticks right there. You see the little marker on your own at the sideline, right there with that T at. They stopped him. That was 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4, I believe. All right, so what we do here? Boom. True middle, true Mike. Boom. See that guy coming in motion. I try to get a little too cute. Just attack it. All in all, man. Oh, you got done in dirty right there, boy. You got done in dirty right there. Was that Christian McCaffrey or was that backup? That's their backup. That Brian Robinson Jr. He got done in by Brian Robinson Jr. Boy, come on, boom. I don't think that was his gap either. He was supposed to go over the top of that. But yeah, there you go, man. Devin Lloyd got some interceptions, got some run game clips. All in all, again, I like Devin Lloyd. Heck of an athlete, smart guy, smart player. You need that. And again, if you look at his let me pull it back up for you. If you look at his PFF grades, that 88 tells me a lot. He don't make a lot. He didn't make a lot of tackles, but that 88 grade tells me that he's doing what he's supposed to do, when he's supposed to do it, how he's supposed to do it. Right. The Seahawks won. I think I got it. Let me see if I can get it. Pull it right quick. But the Seahawks won the Super Bowl. They had one of the best defenses in the league. And was it because of this guy? This is Ernest Jones. Ernest Jones was consistently in the 60s, right? I'm not saying I like Ernest Jones. I think Ernest Jones is a hell of a player. But you can see that his coverage is not there. His coverage grades aren't there, right? His missed tackle rate. I mean, you can't really talk about missed tackles because Fred Warner. I think Fred Warner led the league in missed tackles, and he's probably the best linebacker in the league, right? But this is Ernest Jones, Super Bowl winning middle linebacker, and if we can get Devin Lloyd, I'm pretty sure this right here would give us a great defense. You can't do it by himself. He needs pieces around him, right? He'll need other players, right, to help him out. Defensive tackle, all that good jazz, right? Another good defensive end, another linebacker mate. Need a safety over the top. Need good corners, right? So he can't do it by himself, but that's a good starting point. You feel me? So if y'all watched this whole video, I appreciate you. Thank you. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Like this video, share this video. Um, Comment on who you want me to talk about next. I already have my next guy that I'm going to talk about. It's going to be Nakobe Dean. But if y'all want me to talk about somebody else, please comment who you want me to talk about. Till next time, like I always say, be safe and stay dangerous.